Now, to view an assessment that you've already created, you can see View Assessments here and Assessments List. So by pressing this, it takes me to a list of all the assessments I've done so far. And you can see I've only just created 4 quick assessments here. Now there's some buttons at the top which we'll just go through quickly. The home, the picture of the house, by pressing that, it just takes you back home to this home screen. I'm going to press Assessment List again to go back. This little arrow pointing backwards takes you back to the previous screen, which also happens to be the home screen in this case. So I'm going to press Assessment List again. Beside this, that back arrow is a sorting button. And by pressing on this, I can sort by a variety of ways. There's a ton of ways here. So I tend to use either the date reverse order, which keeps the newest assessments at the top, because I tend to go into the newer assessments more frequently. And so I usually just kind of keep it on that. But when I'm also, because I'm doing multiple grades, sometimes I'll sort by grade and subject order, like this, reverse order. And when I do that, it has my grade 4s and their assessments in reverse order, and the grade 5s, and I only have one assessment on here, and their assessment in reverse order. Now, across, you'll see from that, you'll see a magnifying glass. That's a search. By pressing that, it looks like it turns everything blank, but just sets up these blank fields where you type in what you're looking for. So I could be looking for, I'll just put grade 5, or grade here, and I'm going to put grade 5. Now I could put more things in other fields. I could put subject, mathematics, and so it would find, when I press Start Search, it would find all the grade 5 mathematic assessments. But I'm just going to do grade 5 because I only have one assessment anyway, and press Start Search. And then it asks if I want to sort the records that I found. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to say no. And you can see it just found the one grade 5 assessment I have. To get them all back again, I just press Show All. Now this plus sign is to add another assessment. I'll press on that. And this looks just like the one Add Assessment on the home screen, and it works the exact same way. So you can see the video on the home screen if you want to see what these assessments are about. And if you come to this screen or press Add Assessments and you do not have any assessments created already, a message will come up saying, hey, there aren't any assessments. You have to press the plus button to add a new assessment. And this is the plus button that it's talking about. And the last thing over here is this little menu, and it basically just has exit. And this just closes down the whole program. Now, if we look down below, you see the assessments that I've created and the subjects that they are in, the categories. This is the type of assessment, really. General, quick reading, that's the only 2 I have right now. The grade, the date, and the term. There's a trash can at the end of each of these, and by pressing the trash can, I'll just press 1. It'll say delete the double-digit multiplication assessment and all marks associated with it. This will delete it and all the marks. I press OK, and it would remove it from the list and delete it. I'm just going to cancel that, though. Now, over on the other side, on the left-hand side, you'll see Setup and View. View with the arrows will take you into that assessment so you can enter marks or change marks and so on. So I'm going to press this multiplication strategies one, the second one down. I'll press that arrow. It'll take me in, and this is my grade 4 class. And you'll see there's no scores yet for these guys, or no ratings, but this would be where I would click on Anita Bath underscore and put 5 out of 8. And the rating scale I chose was this particular one, this is the one I created. And I'll use, let's say she's on your way. And I'm not going to bother putting a comment in. I'm just going to go to the next person and put in a score of 8. And let's say that person got it. So this is how you'd kind of fill in the marks for this particular assessment. To go back, I press the back arrow. I'm back at my list now. So the only other button is this setup button. Setup allows you to change things in the actual setup of the assessment. So let's go to this double digit multiplication one, the first one. Press the little setup icon. And this allows you to change, maybe I want to change the value or the title even. The title is in black now, but I can still click up there and press again and add double digit multiplication 2 or something, like maybe it's the second test I give, I don't know. Or I can change the subject or the date even. Sometimes I'll change the date to reflect when I really did it, because sometimes I create these assessments beforehand, so I'm all ready. And then I can just change the date if I want, or any of the other information on this, maybe even the rating scale, so on. So I change any information in this and then just press submit. And that will actually take me right through past that assessment list screen into the actual assessment. And that's where I could put the marks and so on. If I want to go back to the assessment list, I press this back arrow and it'll go back to the assessment list. And you can see it says double digit multiplication 2.